Today with us we have Racquil Broderick, the best thrower at USC in discus of all time. He threw his personal best school record at NCAA championships. He's two-time All-American, runner-up and number 4 this year. He's going to talk to you guys about how to be a successful athlete and a student first. He's incredible, obviously athlete, but he's also a really good student. Racquil is going to give you a couple of tips on how to be successful in both. With us today, Racquil Broderick. Welcome to USC Throws Podcast.
For the summer, I'm planning to stay in LA, train. I have this internship lineup, so I have that as well. And I don't know, find some hobbies, some other hobbies.
Like your music?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to hear your songs. You had that one beat that was really good. We're going to play it for you guys. I got drop, special drop right here soon. Let's talk about, so what we usually do, we talk about how you got into track and field in first place.
Yep.
And then how you end up in US, and then your first experience with the first year of being a student athlete, right? So how did you end up throwing discus?
So funny story. I didn't do sports before high school, and high school like in Jamaica starts on grade 7 from like first one. So yeah, I didn't do sports before that.
All right.
So I went to high school at like 12 years old, and I was like, I need to do like some extracurricular activities. So my first, like, I met this guy. He was like really good in track and field. So in my second year, he was like, you should join because I was getting tall and I was pretty skinny. So he was like, you should try out track and field and do jump. So I was like, I don't know anything about jump. I don't know anything about track and field except like Usain Bolt. Like, I didn't know anything else. But then I was like, he was my friend. He was doing pretty good. So I was like, I wanted to do good as well. So I was like, yeah, I'll join it. So
Okay.
I joined, and then I had to do a lot of running. Like they were like, you have to run. And I was like, bro, I don't want to run. So I still had to run like miles. Like every day I would run miles. Like when I finished, everyone would be going home because I would be the last person to come back. And I was like, I am not doing this running stuff.
Running's not for you.
So yeah, I decided I'm not doing running. So they said that I was too young to do the job.
Right.
And then they gave me a discus, like a 1K. And they just like taught me the roll and how to like spin it off my fingers and all that stuff. And I did that for like 2 years, just spinning and rolling the discus until I started doing stand throws. So yeah, that's basically how it started.
I didn't, so I always teach coaches, the athletes, to start with a start, which is a grip.
Yeah,
So the fact that you did that for so
yeah, I did it
so
for
awesome.
a long while. Like actually, that's why I think like my grip is like kind of good on the flight, because I did that like the first 2 years I was just rolling until I started doing like stand throws, and then I was like, I need to throw further because I couldn't get 30 meters. Like I was stuck at 29.
With the 1K.
Yeah, I was stuck at 29. I was
This
like,
guy couldn't throw 30.
So I was stuck at 29, and I was like, I needed to like get some more like out of the discus. So started watching YouTube, and I was like, how do I do this? Because the guys that taught me the roll, they were the sprints coach, so they didn't know much about it. So I was like, yeah, let me start watching YouTube. So I started watching like what's his name? Throws Nation. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
And then I started watching some other guys and started teaching myself this build. And then I went from like 29 to like 42. But this was 1.5K. So yeah, I went to 42, and then I finally got a coach. And then they ran from 42 to like 47 in like 2 months. And then I got like this other coach. Like 1 month before the championship, I went from 47 to like 51. So yeah, that's basically it. And then I went to the city, to Jamaica College.
So how does this work in Jamaica? And for audience, explain what's the difference in college, Jamaica College, Kingston College. All these colleges are not colleges; they're high school.
Yeah, they're not colleges. I don't know the history. I'm not really sure, but they're not like actually colleges. They start like from first form to fifth form, and then you have sixth form, which is you start at 12 and then you go up until like 18. So it's just a high school, but it's like a prestigious high school. So they some will call it college. I don't know why.
What is there a league? Like championships, high school championships like that
Yeah.
out in US?
Yeah, they do. So the main one is boys and girls championship, which is like in March.
What they called?
Huh?
How are they called?
It's just all right.
It's not champs. It's not that.
Yeah, it's champs. We
Yeah.
we call it champs, but like the official name is boys and girls championship. So that's like the main one, but they have like other championships that are done by the basically the regions. So like you have the west side, which they would have west champs, they would have central champs, they would have eastern champs. So yeah, that's basically what they do it. But then it's basically like regional. So like you do that and then you basically qualify for the big champs.
So when did you know you're throwing something out 45, 51? When did you know, okay, this is something I can do and get a scholarship in US? Was that a goal from the beginning, or at some point you were like, okay, I gotta put some effort here?
No, like I would say when I started doing like 47 and I started going to meets like in the city, and like I started like really know more, starting knowing like I didn't really know much about the US and the college system because no one really taught us. But I started searching some names that I would see, and then I realized that they would go to the US, and I was like, I think I'm pretty interested in that. So I was like, yeah, I need to go to the city because that was like the best move. Yeah.
I always did a great job. And you kind of took a year. You were not on the radar of many of us.
Yeah.
Of big schools.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the USC is the biggest school, but you were not on the radar. But then you, what did you do after high school? You took a year.
Yeah. So.
And why did you do that?
Yeah. So basically, I finished high school. I didn't do as well as I wanted. Like I predicted myself to be like at 60, but I ended my year at like 57. And I didn't really do shot, but I ended my year at like 15 meters. And like I had zero offers, like zero. I was like, this is unbelievable. So I went through the summer, I had this internship, and I was like, what the hell am I gonna do? So it was August. And then like
August 2022.
No, this is 2022, yeah. So I was like coming home from this internship, and then like I got this text message from, I think it was SIU, Southern Illinois, and I was like, oh, finally, I'm gonna leave. And then I don't know, it just fell through. The guy left, and I was like, so it was September, and it was close to school, and I was like, I don't want to go to school again. But then, like, I had some mentors, and they're like the best. Like, I had one more year of eligibility, and I was like, all right, let me just do it. Even though I was like going against my word, because I was like, I'm not going to school anymore. So I went back and I did school, I trained, and then I don't know, I just went from like 57 to like 62, which
was to 30 something.
Yeah, and 15 to like 17, almost 18 meters in a few months. So yeah, that really changed a lot.
And that's when I saw your mark.
Yeah.
That's when I saw your mark. I'm like, oh, who's this? All right. And when I saw your video of training at home and your flip flops, where you was that? Are you home?
Yeah, that was 2020 COVID year. So yeah, I was home. I was like determined to throw far. I was like, yeah, I need to throw far after COVID. So I tried to build this circle like in my backyard, but it didn't really work because I didn't use the right material. I just used like some cement and some sand, and then I did it. But then as soon as I started using it, it started to break, and I was like, so yeah, I just like use my flip flop and the dirt and just spinning it.
Repetition.
Yeah.
What I saw in that video is determination.
Yeah.
And a will to succeed. All right. So you don't do that because it's fun.
Yeah. It wasn't because I got this Discus. Like I had 2 Discus. And then as soon as I started doing it, like I lost one of the discus like 2 days after. I was like, what? So I was like,
cheap.
yeah, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Cause I went in the bush to search for the discus, and then I got stung by some wasp like in my head, and I was like, oh my god, why am I doing this? So I was like low key giving up. I was like, I'll just stay in Jamaica and go to the university
Yeah.
and stop the sport. But then I was like, I don't know. I was like,
Going back and forth.
yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, you have to insert the clip of me like spinning.
No, that's coming. That's coming. That's for sure. Yeah. No, we're doing that. Oh, well, I'm happy that you didn't give up. Obviously, we're happy. Not many people in NCAA, especially the guy who was 12th at the regionals. But we are definitely happy, and I'm glad that you did. There was definitely potential there, and it's just an example that you gotta stick to it. You gotta stick through the hard times and see where it takes you. You would never get up. You do something else. I'm confident in school. You will be successful because I always say how you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah.
You coming in as a freshman was I had no doubt that you're gonna throw far. Or when I saw those video, when I talked to your coach, when I talked to you. So what was it? Now that the scholarships were coming, what were you looking for when it comes to college? And if you had to give advice to young men and women over there, what would you do differently, or what you did well? Hopefully, everything that you decide that you decide to come here. What was the process? Yeah.
So like as early as like February, like of 2023, like I started getting like calls, texts like crazy. I was like, oh my god, what did I do now? So like this one, like I'm not gonna name the university, but they were like, you have 7 days to sign. And I was like, what? So I was like on the bridge because I was like, I really wanted, like I was unsure what's gonna happen for the rest of my season because I had like a little injury. So I was like, I don't want to risk it and lose this scholarship. But then all my friends, they were like, hell no, do not go to that university.
No, Paul.
I had another guy that was at the same high school he was at the university. He was like, do not do that. So they were pressuring me. I look, you wanted to go because I was like, yeah, I was so unsure, but I didn't sign.
So you listen to your friends. So
my friends, my coach, everyone was like, do not go. But yeah, they were trying to pressure me to hurry and sign, bro. But yeah, I didn't go. I had other universities reaching out to me. I was looking for obviously a full scholarship, and I wanted like a balance with academics, like a real balance with academics and athletics. So I didn't say to them like explicitly like that's what I was looking for, but I wanted to hear from them that they were interested in someone that had the balance. So yeah, when you called me and then you were talking about academics the entire call, I was like, yeah, look, you like this. So yeah, and then I came on the visit. I was like, yeah, I like it. Yeah.
The rest was history. The rest was history. No, and then very important. Academics, whoever is able to do well in school, I always encourage the guys to pursue academics first. Yeah. And USC is definitely that school that there's no leeway of focusing on academics. Some schools are maybe less rigorous. USC is very rigorous. I would say some Ivy schools as well, obviously some big ranking schools. Then your transcripts showed us that you are serious. So
yeah.
And then go ahead.
No, yeah, I was just saying some things that I could have done better, or some things I think I did well, because I think I did pretty well. Like even like
focus on academics.
Yeah, just like being on my own, like coming here and like by myself and all that stuff. I think I did pretty well. So yeah, I don't think I would change. I don't think I would change anything, but like some advice for like, I don't know, for like someone that's getting recruited, I would say, like if you're into academics, like you should make that a priority, like especially on the visits, like ask them all academics questions that you wanted. Ask them ask them about. I would say a major one is like the team spirit or like what you're gonna come into. I would say another major one is like how different the training is gonna be than like your training back home. Like if you're gonna train like I don't know 5 days a week and then back home you're training like 2 days, it's gonna be like completely different. So I think that's like another major question as well. Yeah.
That's a great point. Because you don't want to be surprised.
Yeah.
And then in disadvantage when you come to adjust. It's a long period of adjustment, academics or training. If you used to 3 times a week and now you got to train 6 times a week, it's gonna be huge difference. How did you feel your first year? It's really hard coming from international students coming from abroad to adjust to American culture, way of studying, way of living. How different was it? What you have imagined, or how soon?
It was really hard on first year. Like when I came here, I wasn't expecting much. I was just like, let me just take it one day at a time. But yeah, I would say especially my first semester, like it was really hard just to like keep up with like certain stuff. Like the timing was just, I don't know, it was like pretty weird to me. Like I had to like be on time. I had to do certain stuff. Like it was like I had to be crazy in this, which I think I was pretty disciplined before, but I don't know. I don't know what this level was. It was crazy. It was pretty crazy, but I don't know. I was just determined to make it work. So yeah.
You did a great job. It is an adjustment period, especially first semester. What I really like, and I was talking to my wife about this, when you got a grade, it wasn't A. It wasn't A. And you were so mad that it was on your paper. There's all your transcripts. Like, oh, coach, I got so mad I didn't get the grade I wanted.
Yes.
And that just showed, again, the determination that you have. Do you feel like you had enough support system
here
in terms of academics? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
tutoring,
sure. Yeah. Like they would. Sometimes
would you advise people to utilize that?
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, so as I said, like sometimes they'd like OD, like you may have to go to them and tell them that what you don't really need this tutor because they're gonna give it to you. They want you to succeed. So you get like if you need it, you get a learning specialist, academic advisor. You get like tutors based on the courses. And even if you want more, you can still go and get more stuff, which is like crazy. So yeah, I don't see like how a person can feel like their academics they're here. Like I think it's pretty
the support net, like the safety net is something.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. And then again, the professors are like they love student athletes. So if you're struggling, you can talk to them about anything. They would more than help you. I think they would help you like themselves, and then they would even find tutors like themselves from like their schools to help you. And I'm like, yeah, I think that's like crazy. So important.
It's one of the reasons it was hard for me to leave my other institution for a long time. I was there, a very good academic institution.
Yeah,
and I really enjoyed that kind of environment because it's easier to work with athletes. And this is me being lazy. It's working with athletes who are determined to do well in school.
Yeah.
So again, how you do anything is how you do everything. When you focus on school, we have a very hard selection system process that we can present you guys to get into school, first of all. Right? And then when we do that, you're usually best of the best, right? So that's one of the reasons when I was my recruiting visit, when I saw the support, I'm like, okay, if we get a kid here, it's a really hard academic school. If we get him in here, he or she will do well. Right, because the net, the safety net is so big.
Yeah, it is big. You know, sometimes they'll think it's too hard, so they'll like lose their ways. But I don't know, they're determined to help you. So
I haven't seen a student who went to all the advising, tutoring, and office hours that didn't succeed. Yeah. Once you get in, there's students that we can't get in. Yeah. They will let us know in the application process when we make your bios and profiles. They can see from experience they have decades which student will struggle here, even with the support. Yeah. So they calculate the support into the into calculation, into projection, and if you get in here, just show up. And you showed up. You showed up at the conference last year. You went from 57, 44. What was it? 57, 74.
70,
Something.
74,
Yeah, 57, 70 to 16, 2, 30,
30.
34. So you had about almost 5 meters, 4.5 meters improvement. How did first year? How did they go for you?
First year.
Physically. Now, academically, you survived, you thrived.
Yeah.
Now, physically,
Oh, I think it went pretty well. I gained a lot of weight, so I think that was like kind of hard to like manage at some point. But I think I think I did fairly well.
you crushed it. You crushed it. 4.5 meters. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, and then like I managed to like stay a bit consistent over the season. I kind of struggle a bit, like especially after Texas.
Yeah.
But then I managed to like get up back. So I think that was pretty important. Yeah, I feel like the season, like the spring season, especially, it's it's really hard. Like
With academics and that.
yeah, academics, like it just became really stressful. But then I don't know, I still managed to do well, I guess.
What are some things that you focused on when it did get stressful?
You have to be like really intentional about everything that you're gonna do, because it can get really stressful and like overbearing, and then I don't know, you
You'll
like
fold,
crash
yeah.
out. Yes,
You'll fold. Exactly, yeah.
So you have to be really intentional. I think you have to make sure that you have like a schedule. You have to make plans. You have to like have a book to like write. Like write stuff what you're gonna do in the day, to do stuff, make a to-do list. I think that's really important, because I think it gets like really, really hectic, especially like around not really finals, because finals you're just studying, but like when you have like stuff to deliver, like
the project,
the load, the backload, the back-end load, like most of the assignments. So like when you have a lot of assignments to do and you still have to train, and then you have finals coming up, I feel like that small period is like really crazy. So
what I like about you being so organized, you have sheets for everything, Excel sheets. I remember when you were looking for an apartment, you had this Excel and pros and cons living in this apartment. Like, how much would I say?
Oh, yeah, that's
so you put everything on paper, so you don't have to worry about it in your mind.
Yeah. So when I was like choosing my colleges, I did that as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
we were calculation.
Everything in my book right now. So I had like all the colleges that were interested in me. I made a short list of the ones that I was interested in, and then I put like the pros and cons of each, academic stuff and athletic stuff, and yeah, that's basically how I did it.
I love it because it makes it easier to when you see it.
Visualize it. Yeah, I like seeing stuff, and yeah, I still implement it right now. I just like I was talking to my friend. He's at Juka, and I was like, I don't know. I just had this crazy idea to graph our progress of this season, to like see like how well we're doing. And it's like so different than just seeing the results. Like when you see like the line graph of like your progress like going up, and then you have a crazy jump and then it's going up, I think it's like really inspiring. And then sometimes you can even see like what do you call it? Oh, patterns. Sometimes you can see patterns and like related to, I don't know, maybe it was like a crazy academic week, and then it made your results like a little bit lower or whatever it is. But yeah, I feel like visualizing, writing down stuff,
it makes it easier to keep in track.
Yeah.
And you can learn from it. So I always encourage you guys to write down your workouts, and how you felt that day, how much you slept. I used to have this when I was in school. We would get every year these calendars, academic calendars, and I use this notebook for training. So every day I'll put, this is how many sets I did, how many reps, this is how I felt. This once a week I'll weigh myself. I'll put my weight at once a week, and then I'll have grades of how I felt. So I stand through 50 meters, but I felt like this, the wind conditions, and you can see the pattern. My overhead was this far, this far. That's really, really helpful if you can do it, if athlete is disciplined enough to do it.
Yeah.
And you learn from yourselves from the past. So now you have the whole thing year behind, so you can see where you were, how you felt, and you can kind of predict it. Okay, if I do this, I'm gonna likely to do that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think it's really important, but again, you have to like stay disciplined. You have to be on top of it, because it's really easy to just not write. Like to be like, I don't want to write today, so I don't.
Yeah,
it's just easy not to do.
and I can't force you.
Yeah.
Back in the days, NCAAs coaches had more things they can do. Yeah. So our old coach, he would make us write it during the workout, and we would check it afterwards. That we done it. It is tremendous. So the fact that you're doing that, you're not leaving anything behind. No stones left unturned. So what you did is incredible. You came in as a freshman. You end up runner-up at NCAAs as a freshman, throwing 62 meters, 61, 70, 80 in the final with the lefty wind. You crushed it. That doesn't happen very often. So I hope you know how special that is and how excited I was when I was watching that. I remember when we talked at the field, and I can see it, like, you're like, man, you can throw far. I'm not looking for small distances for you. I think you can do really great things. Now, the way it turned out, I think it was fair because you were so ready. You had a little hiccup in April. I think that took us back a meter or so. So I think you deserve to be where you were. Francisco he was so good. You were senior, so he deserved the win. But you fought it. But how did you manage? It wasn't an easy ride.
Yeah, no.
You had regionals that were, so talk to us about that. How did you went to nationals, and what things that you did that fifth throw? Talk to us about that too.
So at nationals, I don't know, I feel like when I was peaking, I just felt like my body felt a little lazy, a little too light. So when I started out, like, first attempt, like I knew my body was like, it wasn't feeling like how I would like it to feel. But like deep inside, I knew that I was ready. But like I just couldn't execute it. I don't know if I was like really nervous or what it was, but I just couldn't get it. And I was like this was the first meet that I couldn't get it. Even though like the meets before I wasn't like doing great, like it would feel different. Like you'd feel like I actually threw. But this one, it felt like I was pulling short. I was doing all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know. So I went in the finals at 7th. And I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way I'm coming 7th. So like the break between finals, like when they're gonna decide who goes to final, I was like, I need to use the restroom. So I went to the restroom. The officials brought me to the restroom. And I was just talking to myself in the restroom. They had this mirror, and I was like, bro, you cannot go 7th. So I was like, yeah, I can't go 7th. So then I went over it again, and I was just like, I'm just gonna repeat. Like, I'm here, so might as well I just try and repeat. So the 4th one didn't go but then the 5th one, it went like I felt it, and I was like, yeah, this is good. Yeah. But I didn't know it would take me to 2nd. I thought it would just be like an improvement. And when I saw it, I was losing my mind. And then I felt like the 6th one, like, and that's when I started figuring it out. From the 5th to the 6th, I was like, I feel like I waited too long. But yeah, it worked out. So
well, you adjusted. So that what you did there was impressive. Not again, you didn't fold again. Just like in high school when you lost the discus. They're like, okay, well, maybe I don't go. Well, I'm gonna go, right?
Yeah.
In the final, didn't go as well. First 3 rounds, and like, I gotta figure this out, right? Yeah. So that's what I found that best athletes in any sport can do. They miss a shot, they miss a free kick, they miss a penalty kick. They're down for a couple of seconds, because it doesn't feel good, right? Like, this is terrible. I missed the throw. But then you reset. You forget about it. Like, you have to adjust, try your best every time, and that's how the opportunity shows up, and you're gonna hit that one.
Yeah.
I love that you go and reset and I got it.
Yeah, I needed to do that because that would be my worst meet since high school, and I was like, "There's no way I'll come at the last meet,
Throw them
my
a short.
Friday, and then have like the worst meet." So I was like, "Yeah, I was determined not to come seventh."
That was so frustrating and great to see when you did pull it out. I remember being in the stands, cursing like, great. That was hard to do.
Yeah.
That was hard to do, and you should be happy and proud that you were able to do that. But also, example, as you talked about to other athletes, not your competitors in discus, but everybody else, right?
Yeah.
You can throw for the next throw.
Yeah.
All right, now you reset it,
Yeah.
go through your nose, go through your cues, and go back at it.
Yeah, I think the cues as well are like really important. And I feel like sometimes like once you go in the ring, you forgot like most of your stuff. So I feel like having that on paper as well, like just like skimming through it before you go in the ring, that can help you as well. Just to clear your mind to focus on these probably two specific cues that you have, or yeah, I think that's really important.
I'm happy that you're using all the tools available. Again, we can do so much as coaches, but if it doesn't come from you, it's hard to impress that. I remember Stephanie Brown, 2008. She won Olympics. She's Olympic champion. She's leading, and in the middle of the throws during Olympics final, she's going to her notebook and writing down things. At the final, like this is it. Like what else? Like this is the top. But no, she came down every throw right down.
Yeah, I think that's really impressive. And I saw that this other guy, I don't remember his sport. I think it's like high jump or pole vault.
Yeah.
But he would crochet. He'd crochet in
Really?
Yeah, in the middle of coming
To get his mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like some people it works or some people it wouldn't work. But yeah, I think you should try it. Just try it like in training and then move forward like if you think it'd work, then bring it to the championships or bring it to your meets and see like if it works.
What's your warm-up routine? So now that you've been through the block a couple times, before the meets, a lot of athletes ask in high school, what's your competition routine? So do you have one?
Yeah, I would say I have one. I would do a little jog. Ensure that my calf, my hamstrings are like pretty warm. Cause I don't know, I have a tendency to get really tight. So I ensure that my legs are pretty warm. Ensure my shoulders are good as well. So I'll do like these circuits, whatever.
Swings, arm swings, yeah.
And then once I'm like in the ring, I'll do like maybe one or two stand throws, no half turns. I just go straight to non-reverse, one or two as well, and then then that's right into competition.
You're not making it complicated.
Yeah, no, I don't really try to do stuff that I wouldn't do in training. I just try to keep it as similar to training as possible.
I got one question here. During competition, what's your main cue?
It depends on like my technique, like where I'm at in training. But like for now it'd be I would say my left arm.
Okay.
I think I'm working a lot on that. I got this cue from Roger Stone, Olympic champ.
And how awesome that he went into the effort to
reply.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Talk to you about it.
So I would say keeping my left arm, like not dropping it a lot when I'm going to the middle, keeping it up, and then at the finish to ensure it's like up as well. So to bring my chest up. So I think my left arm is like the main cue right now. Just keeping it up and ensuring that I finish with it up at the finish.
Yeah, it's working pretty well.
Yeah.
What is the most exciting thing about throwing?
I would say competing probably. Just competing.
Okay.
New
Competition.
People. Yeah, but I like competing. So I would say definitely competing. I like seeing like clutch performances. I think Discus is like known for that. I like seeing that. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Just seeing competition. I think it's just really, really unpredictable.
Yeah. Look at Olympics.
Yeah.
Look at Olympics. Do you see yourself? This guy, I don't know who this guy is. Do you see yourself throwing 70 meters in your career? It's Preston. It's Preston.
Do I see myself or 70? Oh, for sure. Like who? Like I don't. Like everyone does. I want to do it with limited win as well. Like no,
Roger,
no
like
shame,
Roger.
Yeah, but yeah, I see myself throwing 70, and when I'm a bit bigger, stronger, probably out of college, I have more focus on discus. Definitely.
Yeah, I can definitely see you throwing 70. And again, no shame for wins. The records have always been thrown in wins condition, and then that's why we have championships records. We have that as well. But I can see you throwing 72. Physically, what you can do, your vertical jumps, your arm span, your ability to respond to exercise is insane. You are always sore. This guy is always sore. And we're reducing the volume. We're reducing the intensity and volume. No matter what we do, he just keeps growing. So I think the sky is the limit. Really staying healthy, doing things that you do for recovery, nutrition, sleep, stress management, it all adds up. I always bring example of Roger. It took a long time for him to really blow out. He blew up at the right time. Had a great throw at the right time. But he was always, since high school, one of those kids that you can see has the potential to throw far.
Yeah.
I got another question here, a couple more questions. What is the hardest aspect of coming to the United States from drag? What was the hardest?
Leaving my family and my friends. Yeah. That's definitely the hardest part. Yeah, and then adjusting to like the culture as well, the food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the food.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say those are like the hardest part. Cause I think the weather is pretty. I like the weather here, definitely more than Jamaica. So, yeah.
That's why so many people live in LA.
Yeah. True, and it's really good.
So, did you ever get homesick? So, obviously, you missed your family.
Yeah.
Was there a point that you were like, "Oh my God, this is hard"? And what did you do?
The first semester.
Right?
Semester was crazy.
That's my first semester. All right.
Yeah. So the first semester was pretty crazy. But then I got like 2 chances to go home. Like in that first semester, like one was like pretty unfortunate. My grandma passed.
Yeah.
But then I went home for that, and then I went home for Christmas break as well. So I was pretty fine. And then I went home the summer as well. So yeah. I mean, I was homesick, but then I went home like 3 times my freshman year. So that was pretty cool.
So you would suggest athletes who can to go home, especially that first year, to see the family.
Yeah.
The opportunity comes with a little check.
Yeah, I think it's really important to go home your first year. Just to like, share and just have a feeling of your family again and then go back.
Now you're halfway through. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
You're closer almost to graduating than you were first year.
Yeah.
What was different between this year and last year in terms of what you did, planning, in terms of are you clarifying the way you want to go? Like compared to the first year, do you feel like you can manage more stress, manage more work?
Yeah,
it's still as hard.
Yeah. So I would say I'm more experienced. So that has helped me a lot. Just I like I know what to expect. So like I know how to manage this, I know how to manage that.
Because the classes are harder.
Yeah, they're definitely harder. Like I have classes that are almost 4 hours that are like can't breathe. So they're definitely getting harder, but and the experience that I've like gotten from that, I just use it to help me build on like, and this year, even though it's gonna be hard, I just know how to like to manipulate or like implement the things that I've learned.
What I found as a student as well, that first year, shock. All right, first semester, first 3 months, and I always say this, every podcast. I wanted to go home. Like after 3 months, I'm going home.
Yeah.
But if you persevere and you got good help, support system, you get better at it. You get better just like you are in track. Physically, you get stronger. If you use all the resources that you have, people who have done it before to tell you how to study, like learning specialists, your professors, how to organize, how much time to devote to each subject, you can manage more, and you become more able to do more things mentally too.
Yeah. I think another thing I think that's really important is like building relationship. Like I've built this relationship with like my learning specialist and my advisors. And I think like they really helped me. They really supported me in my first year.
Directed you.
Yeah, they were like basically like my mentors probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think building relationship, even though it's gonna be hard, like you're coming to a new country, new people. I feel like they're all humans, and I think it's just really important to build a relationship, especially because you're gonna be here by yourself. This is just like
International.
yeah, well, even like local students, most of them are gonna move out of their state or whatever. So yeah, I think it's really important to build relationships.
I like that. Two heads are always better than one head.
Yeah.
And that's why you have a coach in track and field. You have a mentor, you have a coach in academics that can tell you, okay, this is going to be like this. This is what you want to do. All right. Make it easier. Make it easier. It's really good that you have embraced that. It's not easy to say, I don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
I have something to learn. All right. So we, especially men being athletes, we have egos that are strong. So that's hard to do. I go, okay, tell me how to do it. Right. But no, you did an incredible job. And now, what's your plan for the summer? Where do you see yourself off the track? Regardless of how the LA 28 goes, every man's career, every woman's career in sports ends at some point. What do you see yourself along the way, the sports or after sports? What do you want to do?
I don't build a family.
Okay.
I don't make money.
Okay.
But I want to get into construction and real estate. Yeah, so I see myself being a project manager. And then sometime like between now and then I want to go home and help with like certain stuff, maybe infrastructure like the roads, which I'm not the best in Jamaica. So I don't know, maybe I could implement like a new technology or something to help better the roads or I don't know. Yeah, I'll stop.
You see yourself in construction and building.
Yeah.
And what are you doing to ensure that you're ready when you graduate?
Again, building relationships.
Yeah.
Really important. Make some connections with even your classmates. Like some of them, like most of them, they know people that could help you. So building relationship from now on, taking the right classes, reading books, getting internships. Yeah, I think those are like some of the main points to like help you, especially after college.
Yeah. You gotta have a plan.
Yeah.
To succeed. If you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail, right?
Yeah.
So you are doing steps in your academics same way as you're doing in athletics. You gotta prepare. You gotta build the base. You gotta build the foundation. And I always say, athletics, it can end in such a short time.
Yeah.
There's some amazing athletes who never were. And then if it goes well, great. Then you make money there. And they still have a passion. If you have passion, you can invest somewhere else. What Joe Kovacs is doing right now, if I understand well, he's in real estate as well.
Yeah.
He's still throwing, but he's putting that cushion. He has a family, obviously. He wants to do well and make sure they are settled. So it's always a good thing to have that safety to falter.
Yeah, true. But Joe Kovacs, I didn't even know he was there.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's
We're trying to get him on a podcast. We'll see. But yeah, he commercial real estate. I think he bought his family. Him and our wife bought a couple of commercial properties in New York.
in New York.
New York.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, he's investing his money. Yeah. So he's starting. He's not done yet in throwing. Who knows how far? Who knows? But he's already shifting. Even I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
when he was bodybuilder. He wanted to go into acting, but before he was an actor, he was in real estate. Here in California, Santa Monica. Well, he was a builder.
Oh, yeah, I heard he was like, wait, was he like the mayor or something?
And then he became a governor.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But before he was a Terminator, he was already in real estate. And he has commercial real estate. He was millionaire
Yeah.
with that. First, blew up in acting, made more millions, but his foundation was
Real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Real estate is like the way to
then
go.
you're interested in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely have some connection here that you can utilize. Continue. You're doing a great job there. The sky's the limit. The worst thing is not to try,
Yeah.
because their regret is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Years from now, they're gonna like, oh man, I wish I'd spend more time meeting these people. I wish I had spend more time getting internships.
Yeah.
Having opportunities is gonna hurt way more than it's gonna hurt now to get up early and go to the site, go to the people like you did, walked in, asked them for internship. You didn't even say email. You went through.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like now is the time to fail. I think you should just try. Even like just ask. Even if you know they're gonna say no, I think now is the time to fail because you like really have like nothing to lose. So you just I don't know, just try. Just ask. I remember when I was in Jamaica, like I used to be so shy. Which I'm still a little shy, but I used to be like crazy shy.
Yeah, this one's fine.
Yeah, I used to be like really shy. So like me and my friends, someone reading season Juka. Like every time we go on the road, like there would be something that I wanted to do, but I would never do it. Like I don't know, some random stuff.
Yeah,
But then I would never do it. And then when when they're home, I would be like, bro, I regret nothing
Right.
this. Like I would do it every time. So he's like, anything that you want to do, I should just do it. So yeah, like once I want to do something, I just try, I just do it. Because I don't want to regret not doing it. I rather regret doing it. Like I rather regret like trying and yeah, which I won't regret. I just
that's right.
learn from it. Yeah.
There's a saying, well, butcher it, but it says, endure the pain of discipline or pain of regret. All right. Also, it's discipline to be, okay, I'm going to do these things that I don't want to do,
Yeah.
but I know it's good for me. All right. I want to try this thing. I want to talk to this person. I don't want to do it, but I know it's good for me to talk to that person. So it's being disciplined.
It's
Yeah, regrets hurt more all the time.
for sure.
But a couple more things before I let you go. We're going to gotta get some food. I gotta go practice. Your hobbies. What do you do in spare time? How do you relax?
Um,
You got more than one, or
the vary. I would say, but I say I mean when it's music. Like since I was a kid, I've always liked music, but I would just like always just listen to music. Like I was never like into like like any other thing except listening to music. Like I would always So like recently, like when I just came, I was like, maybe I should start DJing. So I bought this used small DJ board, and I was like, all right, yeah, enjoy this. So I just do that as a hobby. I recently upgraded to like this bigger one.
I was here.
Yeah. So I just do that in my spare time. My friend is a producer. So when I went to Jamaica over the break, I went to the studio and I made a song. So I was like, all right, sure.
Is the song public? Is it something we can play?
It's on my phone. It's on my phone. It's not like we didn't publish it.
Okay.
But yeah, my friend, he's a producer. I think he inspired me as well, just to like get more into it. Like I'm not trying to be an artist. I'm just like I enjoy
What do you enjoy about it? Yeah.
Huh?
why did you start it? How does it make you feel?
Just
Is
relax.
it like a stress relief kind of thing?
Yeah, for sure. I feel really relaxed when I'm doing it. Sometimes it definitely cause stress, cause like getting like some beats to like mix with some beats is like like I thought this would work, but then it didn't work. So yeah, I think that's like sometimes stressful, but yeah, I like it just to like get my mind off athletics or academics.
A lot of athletes have hobbies and in music especially. I know Dirk Nowitzki, a basketball player from Germany, played for Dallas Mavericks. They won NBAs. He was a great guitarist. He was really good on guitar. Yeah. Who would know, right? It's Dirk Nowitzki. He's just a basketball player. But there's other things you can do. You don't have to be just that one thing.
Yeah.
Rock the discus thrower, right? It's a rock the real estate, right? Likes music. So
Additionally, like another hobby, I think that like developed like during this class. So I did like a creative writing class.
okay.
Yeah, like I figured that I like writing, creative writing especially. So like poems or stories or some stuff like that.
Is there a subject, particular subject, genre, or
no, just
not horror poems? Is it funny
it's
poems?
just creative. So like most times it's gonna be like stuff that's in my imagination, right? So or I'd no, it's all right. So for an example,
Mhm.
I wrote this poem about like a shoe. like I was in the pursuit of a shoe,
Mhm.
but then like I implemented it as a project manager. It's kind of complicated, but
Okay.
that's another hobby that I think I developed.
Love it. You writing down? How do you talk it into a phone or do you type it?
Nah, just type it or write it in a book.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, that's exciting.
that's really random. But
No, that's you would be surprised how many people have similar interests. I'm glad that it's not. It seemed like very productive hobbies
yeah, yeah.
and very involving mind and planning. Right.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Get the mind going.
Do you want to continue with your music a little bit more, or you just staying there? Like you say, you don't want to be a musician, but you want to kind of get your mind out of it. What if it's a good piece? So you don't want to make it a job. You just want to do it because you like it.
Yeah. But like I did, like one of my first poems, my teacher was like, "I need to publish it," and I was like, "There is no way I'm publishing this." So I didn't publish it. So I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it there. Yeah.
I think I was just doing it for fun. Same as the music. I was doing it for fun. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll definitely have like a studio in my house though, and I build it. Definitely make a studio just to mess around, just to teach my kids how to, I don't know, play the piano or play somewhere.
There's a lot of research on how people who speak multiple languages, people who do have multiple hobbies, are more creative people. They use their brain more. So, yeah, never restrain yourself to one thing. There's no, especially if you're interested and you find joy from it and it's productive, you put yourself in it as far as you can see it can go.
Yeah.
So that's very good. That's very good.
I know a last piece of advice I would say is if you're trying to achieve something, I would say that you should like fully devote your time to it, like stay locked in. Like I remember I was in construction engineering class and he was like, they gave like 4 guys, like let's say they gave them like one piano to learn how to play 5 songs or something. But then they gave them to do it in 1 week. And in 1 week, only one of them like actually could play the 5 songs. And it was because they was like laser focused on doing this. So it's the same. I would say it's the same for studying. Like you should devote 30 minutes just trying to play the piano, not like 5 minutes and then you use your phone.
Distraction free.
Yeah. So just laser focus. I think it's same like generally like when you're trying to achieve like anything in sports, anything academically, like I think being laser focused like actually help you to develop the skill to like, you know?
Do you find it's harder now for students to do that with all the distraction of their phone, with everything, social media, with so many things going on?
Yeah. It's even hard for me as well. Like sometimes when I'm studying, I realize that I'm like, I need to use my phone. I'll try to tell myself like, yo, you're just gonna check the time. But then when I get the phone, I start scrolling. So I'm like, I try to put it in a different room, and then I'll like start working for however long. Like what I do is like do 30 minutes, and then do like a 10.
Like no matter what. Huh?
Yeah.
Did you just find it out that works for you, or?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Just staying locked in, staying laser focused on what you want to do. But I mean, generally speaking, I think it could help as well. So let's say like if I wanted to throw 64 this year in discus, like I try to stay really laser focused on that. I don't try to like do extra stuff. I don't try to like, say, oh no, let me try and I don't know, do hammer or whatever. I just try stay laser focused on it.
On the cues, on the technique.
Yeah.
I've seen you do that. I've seen you doing drills off the practice times for multiple reps. It's absolutely one of the reasons why you were able to do what you done your first year, why you're able to be such a great shape now. Hopefully you heal 100%. If not by nationals, you have the whole summer. There's no way you're not going to throw fire. That's why you're such a good shape so quickly, that you're able to master these technical hard things that make sense, that you are 100% focused on that thing for 30 minutes. Let's nail it down. A lot of people
I think it's like really important, and it gets to like, I think it bends your mind like, easier than not like, I think that if you're like focused for 1 minute, then you start, I don't know, talking, or you start using your phone, like you keep on getting these distractions. I don't think you're making like much progress.
Yeah.
Well, that works for me, but I think it's like generally speaking.
It's there's been a lot of research even on weightlifting.
Yeah.
And how intentional focus on the muscle that is contracting increases the benefits and strength by 10% in groups that were intentional about their movement. Just that focus on it, and there is a point of learning to skill that you master it. There's always like ups and downs. If you're not getting 100%, it's really going. You're working against yourself.
Yeah, I think it's really important. But that's like one of my main advice, I would say, because it applies like outside of athletics as well. So I think it's really important.
I love it. Racquil, we're not going to keep you too long. Let's get some water. We're going to do this again. Again, you had an incredible season last year. You have an incredible season this year. You broke the school record. We're going to talk about that next time, just about that. That was after 57 years. You broke the record. And the school record was there. That was pretty special.
And after coming off injury, which is kind of
yeah. No, the 70 meters is ahead of you, but not just that. There's some great things in life you're going to do. I want to thank you for the next podcast to be a great leader, that you are a great leader. You're a great example to this team. You're disciplined. You have a huge heart. Your teammates love you. You love your teammates. You really put a lot of heart in everything you do. Keep being you, man. Keep being, when I grow up, I want to be more like you. So let's go to regionals.
Yeah, let's see.
Thank you for your time.
Our regional is going to
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You'll be fine.
What time?
Tomorrow. You wanna go one? I wanna go when it's the hottest, because it's gonna be hot. Also we're gonna throw at 4 o'clock over there, which is one.